Hello everybody. So today you will be watching my tutorial on how to navigate an online library catalog. Today we'll be using the Worcester Public Library's online catalog to do this tutorial. The intended audience for this tutorial is going to be general library users, so anyone that's going to the public library or a school library and has questions about how to use or navigate a catalog, this is for you. And so we will kick it off right now. So right now we're on the Worcester Public Library's home webpage. This is not their catalog, and so to get to their catalog, I'm just going to click on the search, and we'll open up a separate page, which will then bring us to the catalog. Okay, and so now we are on the catalogs page. So here we can see that at the top bar, we have the Worcester Public Library's watermark. We have a way to get back to the home page. We have a way to get a library card, and we have a help button. If you have a library card, you can sign in here, and I'm sure that it will be saving all of your searches so that it can make it easier in the future. Now to search the catalog, we have this search bar, so search catalog. We have a way to specify where we are searching for the word or the set of words. So if we're looking for keywords in the title or in the book, we're going to do this, and we're going to search a word. If we're searching for a book's title, we'll click on title, and we'll type the title in. If we're looking just for the start of a title, we will select start of the title. We'll enter the start of the title here, and then we'll click search. If we're looking for a series, we'll look for the series name by knowing the series name, putting it in, and having this selected. We can look for our individual authors. We can look for individual subjects, call numbers, and advanced searches. That we will not be doing today, but if you know the specific call number for a book, you can enter it in, and if you want to make a more fine search, you'll do advanced search. Now because we're searching in the library catalog, we will just keep this the same in this drop-down menu. It will be in the library catalog. Now I'm going to imitate a search, so let's say I am looking for the title of a book. The title I already know, but maybe I don't know the author, maybe I don't know the series. But the title here is going to be The Fellowship of the Ring. And once I have typed this in, I'll hit enter on my keyboard. And now I have The Fellowship of the Ring. Now because we're in the Worcester Public Library area, I'm going to select this right here. It says the Worcester Public Library. So right now we have searched for all the C.W. Mars libraries, but because I want to know if it's in the Worcester Public Library, I'm going to select this. I will then see that the Fellowship of the Ring is right here. Now the book, that format of the material, is checked out and available elsewhere. But I can place a hold if I were to and click it here. Now if I was looking for the audiobook, this is what I would find, but it is available from another library. So I could place the hold here as well. I could look for the e-audiobook, which is available online, and I would be able to borrow it from Libby directly from the catalog. If I were searching for the e-book, it is checked out, but I could place a hold with Libby, or I could preview the book right now. And the Kindle edition is the same. It's been checked out, but I could still place a hold. So you can do all of this from the catalog. So I've searched for the title. It has shown me the book. Now a lot of the formats are not available, but I can still place holds. Now this is just one edition of the book, so if I scroll down, I can see that there's another edition of the Fellowship of the Ring, and it is available in the Worcester Public System. Now it's at the Francis Perkins Branch Library, which I can see. I'm highlighting the branch library here. So it is available at this library. I could still place a hold if I would like to, and then I could get the book once it comes back in. So that's how you search for a book title. And you can see all of the formats for the book that are available or not available, and you can place holds on this book at the library all through the catalog. Now if I were looking for a film, let's say I'm looking for a Taxi Driver, I'm going to enter Taxi Driver. And then again, I'm looking at the Worcester Public Library, so I will click that. And unfortunately, the Worcester Public Library does not carry the film for the Taxi Driver. So I could place a hold through the consortium, and it would still go to the Worcester Public Library. I can see and just place a hold here. If I wanted a Blu-ray DVD combo, I could do it here. And it is available from another library. So all of these are available wherever you are if you're part of the CW Mars libraries, which is in the Worcester Public Library system. Or the Worcester Public Library is part of this system. Now, Taxi Driver is not available, but I will search for a movie that I do know is at the Worcester Public Library. So do the right thing. And I'm going to specify the Worcester Public Library. Now here's the DVD Video Classics, and this doesn't look like the right picture, but this is the right movie. As we can see, here's a little description of it, and this is the plot to Do the Right Thing. And then we also have a second edition of it, and that is available. So I could go down to the Worcester Public Library right now, and after searching on this, I know that this film, the one that I want, is on the shelf, and I can place the hold. This says book, but this is, I think, still the movie. But even again, Do the Right Thing here, part of the Criterion Classics. This is the film. So it's checked out, and it's available in another library. So the DVD and Blu-ray, unless the book is not a book, are not available. But I could still place the holds because this is the catalog online. And then we're going to show how to do narrowing of searches. So say I'm searching for a subject. Subjects tend to be much bigger. And so I'm looking for science. Now, science has a lot in it. If I'm looking at the Worcester Public Library, we can see that there are 27,786 items that relate to science. That is too many for me to look through. So I can narrow my searches. If I were to look for nonfiction, which is right on this side, where I'm circling, I can limit it. I can essentially cut this in half. So now I'm only looking through 16,000. Now, what reading level would I like? Well, I would like adult reading level. So I'm cutting that number in half again by narrowing the search. And the format I want is going to be a book. And I can further specify what subject. So let's do history with science. And now I'm only looking through 561 books. Now I don't have a book in mind. I don't have an author in mind. But if I were curious about science and history at an adult level, with nonfiction, and it's a book, I can put all of that in, and these are my filters that limit the searches. So we went from 28,000 books and items down to just around 561. So now I can go through all of these, and maybe I'll find a book that excites me and interests me. But essentially what I've done is I have made a very big subject and broken it down by whatever I wanted to limit it. So I wanted only nonfiction right here. I wanted it to be an adult reading level right here. I wanted it to be a book, and I wanted it to be also about history. So by adding all of these filters, I was able to find a lot fewer books, still 561, that I was interested in, or I would be interested in. So that is how you are able to apply filters and limit your searches, your search results, using the library catalog. So that is pretty much what you can do with the library catalog. Again, here's the search bar. You would search it. You can clear all these filters. And so by going through all of these, you can see that this book, Liquid Rules, the book is on the shelf right here. It's on the shelf in the Worcester Main Library, and we can place a hold. The audiobook is on the shelf. We can place the hold, and it is at the Worcester Main Library. The e-audiobook is also available online. I can borrow from Libby right now. The ebook available online, I can borrow with Libby. And the Kindle available online, I can borrow with Libby. And that is how you're going to use the library catalog to find items that you want. So I hope that this was helpful for you and that you have a good day. Thank you.